Alright, welcome everyone to the fourth part of this tutorial. Yep, fourth part of swordless and Deku. This is probably the most technical split, and I'll try to really explain you and guide you through this trick called Mido skip, which only works for IQ and maybe N64. It works on emulator too, if you have the correct controller. But if you have VC, you cannot do Mido skip this way at least, so don't do it. Right, after talking to the lady, collecting the bottles, you just try to aim for the rock and then back walk to it. Like, it's not that weird. And then when you see the arrow in the map, when you see the bottom of the arrow touching the fence, you just press A and release C. And if you have a correct angle, you will grab the rock. Throw the rock and equip the bottle. You equip the bottle by going left, down, and then A immediately, like that. So you cannot go down, left, double to that, so there. And then unpause, just grab these bottles. So then just save up as fast as you can and prepare for Mido skip. I hope I have a good file for this, and I think I have a good file for this. Oh dang, wrong file. Good job, you. If I don't have the file, I'll cancel the tutorial and remake it. Alright, we have a file. Good. So, Mido skip. When you exit the house, it's the same thing as the start, just flick between up, left, upright, and up, and back, flip. And then just do some movements. And you have to cross these stones again, so same thing pretty much. But here you just roll into the shop, because she won't be talking to you. You want to talk to this guy, and do the same thing, move right, and then wait for the blue box, and move upright. Buy 2 sticks, then you go back down left, by the shield, which I already have on this file. Right, here we go, Mido skip. So you want to make sure you have a good upright notch for this skip. And, well, I guess the only way you know is by trying the trick. So just make your way out of the shop. When you see Link stopped, see target, and you side up 3 times to the left. You may stop for a couple frames there. Good job. I'm not used to having the sword here, this might be a problem. So, 3 times to the left, stopping a bit there if you want to. And then you just, on the third side up or the backflip, you pull up the stick mid-air. Do a backflip there, 2 side ups, and then here you have to actually wait for half a second or so, or a couple of frames to make the camera stabilize. When you're here, you want to side up to the left and pause. For IQ, I use a grip like this. You might not be able to see. I bend my hand over so I can hit start with the index finger on the right hand, so you don't have to flail around, because the IQ controller is pretty hard to hit start on otherwise. So, side up to the left and pause, and hopefully you pause earlier than that. If you pause late, you just make your way into the shop again. I'll show you how to do this a bit faster. Do to left, backflip, side up to, and then side up and pause immediately. If you get this frame, second frame of side up, it's the right frame. You will learn to recognize this one. You just equip the shield, which you want to have equipped. And then you want to hold upright. Here's the tricky part. You want to spam stick. Is the easiest way to learn this trick in my opinion. Just spam the stick button. So hold upright, unpause, and spam the stick button. When you hear Link hit the wall, spam 2 times more, and then stop spamming. That will make Link pull the stick mid-swim. So when you've done that, you want to time a jump slash with a stick. So you want to time one more stick input later on. And you want to time that as the B button hits the floor, hits the ground. I'll show you. And when you time in that, you'll also switch to left from down right immediately and hit Z. So hit everything at the same time. This will take a couple tries to explain, so bear with me. Just by mistake and unpause, and then 1, 2, 3, and then there. So I did two more. Like I count 1, 2, 3. I count 1 when I hear the clack, when it hits the stone. 2 more, and then you unpause, or then you stop smashing, and then you hit the timing when the B button touches the ground. And I hold Z and left, right. Now, what you want to do is you want to hold left and Z, and then on the correct frame, you want to release Z. That's all you do. The correct frame is after his, I want to say, 4th stroke. You want to, when his hand goes up again, you want to release Z. So let me try to show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, release Z there. Almost. If that happens, you're a frame early. If maybe you saw that he clipped out of Mido. I'll show you what the frame is supposed to look like where you're on target. You have 2 frames if you do it perfectly. As I said, triple side up, backflip, double side up pause. If you pause too early, you can buffer up here. Okay, so same thing again, just mash until you hear the link hitting the thing 2 more times, and then wait for the B button to hit the ground. And then there. What's the timing? Maybe you heard when I hit. As I said, hold left Z, wait for it when his hand starts moving up from the 4th stroke, and then release. 1, 2, 3, release. Okay, and then you pass Mido if you did it correctly. This trick is very hard to learn for many reasons. One, it's extremely strict timing wise, but then also you can get many bad angles when clipping, and I'll show you how you can determine this, because it's a very good backup to use. That was a frame too early. You can either pause buffer to the right frame, or you can unpause, let the frame pass, and do the skip. So you just hold up right here, unpause and let the frame pass, and then hit stick. If you do that correctly, he'll advance the frame and then jump slash, but that's really hard. Right, so when you have the frame, let me show you how to check if you have the correct angle first and foremost. Just do as you would, try to time the jump slash too, and then I'll show you what to do. So spam as usual, hit the jump slash, and then just hold and don't release Z. And now make your way. You have a set angle now, so don't mess up the angle. Make your way to the corner here of the map, and you can just backflip here until you hit this spot. Then hit C up. Backflip and C up is the best way to get this angle consistently. It's not, I don't really know if you have to do this, but C upping works too. You want kind of the tip of his sword to be just at the edge of the house. That's a good indicator for the B button. Like this. If the B button would be here, you couldn't get the skip. Also, if the B button would be here, you couldn't get the skip either. So we want it to be like here. It's very precise. So make sure you get that angle. Like try it 3 or 4 times and make sure you can get the angle consistently. It might seem impossible at first, but just keep trying until your muscle memory is good enough for that. And I'll just go over things again. Once more, just spam until you hear 1, 2, 3, hit, 2, 3, release. That was so early. Dang, I pretty much never miss this trick, but apparently when I tutorial I miss it. As I said, that's early. I could show you, if you're late you will probably get stuck in this circle of death. so we're stuck inside him and can't move. Alright, I don't think I have that many more tips to give you guys. Just see what works for yourself. I might want to mention that there's 2 other setups. There is a setup for the earlier frame that's kind of new, that hasn't been fully tested yet, but probably can work. And there's a setup for the later frame that sometimes can work, but you shouldn't really need to worry about those unless you're really into the game. Right, so I'll just show you what it looks like if you're late. If I release later, there, I'll get stuck in Mido's circle of death. That was a frame late. You can also get stuck here if you have slightly bad angle, so make sure you have a good angle at the corner of the map before attempting this trick. Right, then when you have Mido skip down, I skip him by having the sword now, but that's a good strat. You just really just roll. Standard movement, roll a bit, and then enter the talking to Deku tree. I'll be back to later with the other parts of the tutorial, and I hope this helped. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll try to help you out, because this is really tricky. So good luck with this. You can do it with a sword similarly just to mention, but you don't mash it. You just hit the sword and then time it. Right, good luck having fun with this, guys.